Herbs really work when you're stressed out. Sometimes it's good to drink a little tea. Hi, I'm Elemi from Yeyeo Botanica. Welcome back. So great to see you all. Thank you for sharing us and coming back. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. Remember, we're www.yeyeo, and we're a spiritual and wellness supplier, which is why I do videos about all things spiritual. And I'm Elemi. I want to shout out all my people from Orlando, Florida. Woohoo! Welcome. So today I thought we could talk about 5 strong herbal remedies for anxiety and mood swings. So let's get started. We've all been anxious at some point, right? Racing thoughts, personality changes, mood swings, sometimes agitated. Sometimes we even have these intense, persistent thoughts, worrying about things that we really can't change. And sometimes we physically react to feeling anxious. Heart's racing, sweating, fidgeting, can't sleep. So there are lots of things that we can do outside of breathing exercises, exercise, dealing with the problem head on, right? There are lots of things that we can do to really help to reduce our feelings of anxiousness, right? Some people say, oh, I'm just anxious all the time, or I have anxiety. I want to tell all of you, every single person who listens to this that says, I have anxiety, you don't always have anxiety. Sometimes you're anxious. But if you say, I have anxiety, well, that's a condition that in your mind you may not be able to release yourself from. And so I want to encourage you first, before we get started in this video, that you can overcome anxious thoughts and how they affect you negatively. So today I wanted to share with you 5 really strong herbal remedies and herbs that you can use to help to combat anxiety and mood swings. And of course, I have a sweet thing for you at the end. So the first one that we want to talk about today is ashwagandha. Many people have heard about ashwagandha. It's found in the Middle East and in India, warm climates. You can find it in the root, the extract. You can also find it in powder that you can mix with juices, drink with water, things like that. And so you can use ashwagandha for a lot of spiritual remedies, but today's video is very focused on how you can use these homeopathic remedies to help yourself. Ashwagandha is great to reduce depression, to reduce stress, to combat mood swings, mental focus, because when you're feeling anxious, your mind is all over the place and racing, right? In addition to sleeping better, because again, one of the symptoms of anxiety is lack of sleep or disrupted sleep. The second herb, flower, is lavender. Everyone has heard about lavender. It smells good. Use the soaps, the oil, the extract, tinctures, tea bags. The list goes on how you can find lavender. And I know if I didn't include it in this video, my lovelies would have commented about it. So I've included it in the video for you. And lavender has this wonderful, wonderful, sweet aroma that is so pleasant that even when you smell it, you start to relax, right? Beautiful purple flowers, lavender flowers. It's great to reduce anxiety, reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which cortisol can make people gain a lot of weight due to stress. and kind of taking in water weight and so on. So lavender helps to reduce that, to control the symptoms of anxiety, and to bring forth relaxation and also feelings of positivity and hopefulness. And lastly, one of the things that it also does, lavender, is to calm you, make you feel more at ease, and to bring down that anxiety. And then the third one that I'm covering today is lemon balm. Lemon balm is just wonderful to make as a tea, to use as a tincture, an extract. You can also find lemon balm very popular in capsules. And so lemon balm is found in Europe, the Middle East, and in the Caribbean. It's a great mood stabilizer. Again, when you're feeling anxious, sometimes people can become very agitated. So a mood stabilizer is great to just kind of chill you out, right? In addition to having that, it's great for sleep, but it's a natural sedative. And so I would say that lemon balm is one of those things that if you feel that you're a person that you respond very quickly to things that you take into your system, you want to try it out before maybe driving or focusing on something that really requires your attention, with lemon balm. And the next one, I'm here to tell you, do not drive the first time you try this. Or don't sit in traffic, which is valerian. And valerian usually is found in the root. And all the herbs in this video we sell online, we sell organic, so you can take them or use them for spiritual purposes. Valerian, and I'd just like to say, my beautiful people, if you would like me to do a whole video on anxiety herbs that you use spiritually, comment below. Need to see a lot of your comments to make a video about it. So valerian is a natural sedative, period, because it is so strong as a sedative. Puts you to sleep, combats insomnia, brings you down. It's a relaxant. It's an anti-anxiety herb, not a medication. It's an herbal medication. It's great for depression, and it helps to moderate you with the spikes, the up and down that sometimes people feel when they're feeling very anxious or they're having mood swings. And the one thing I'd like to say about valerian also is sometimes when women have their menses, when they're having their monthly, sometimes they feel the need to rest, but they can't sleep, some of them, because they may be having a lot of cramps or different kinds of symptoms with that. Valerian is also good for those types of symptoms as well. The last herb, before my sweet thing, is St. John's wort. St. John's wort, I would have to say, is the first herb I really learned about when studying herbology around anxiety. I really like to prescribe it and also to give it to people because it's non-addictive. And all the herbs that I mentioned in this video are non-addictive. But St. John's wort can be taken regularly to just change your mood in that day. So if you're feeling blue today, you can just take it today. But I will say that herbs build up in your system. And so you want to keep that in mind, that it's not something that's like a shot to the bloodstream, right? It's something that you need to use over a period of time for it to really build up so that you can really feel the fullest impact of its benefits. St. John's wort, we have it in tincture. We have it in an extract, root, powder, these different forms to make it easy to consume. So again, you can make the roots and flowers in a powder. You can make the roots and powders in a tea. You can use the extract and the powder in juice, water, things like that. St. John's wort is a wonderful, wonderful herb that was not initially in the market for anti-anxiety. It was there for other purposes, such as for lung, diarrhea, and other purposes like that. However, it has been discovered to be one of the best. And so if you're having issues with anxiety, mood swings, the blues, winter blues, things like that, I encourage you to try different types of herbal remedies because they can be very, very effective. So our sweet thing today is chamomile. Everyone's seen chamomile. You can use it for a lot of really good spiritual uses, including legal work, getting favor, having people agree. You can use it for the goddess Oshun. But chamomile is a great relaxant, and that's one of the reasons why it's always encouraged that people use it. Have a little chamomile tea before you go to bed. Or if you're going to travel and fly on a plane and you want to relax, chamomile tea is great also for travel anxiety. So try it and let me know. And so, outside of a hug, try some tea. And I hope that works for you. And share it with others. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you got something out of this video. If you have comments, please, I'd love to read them. And see you next time. Ashe, ashe, ashe.